Hey, hello. Thank you for joining me for the Gemini Love Reading for February. Um, Quick notice, I tried a new setup and I did the Capricorn reading and then it didn't upload. So, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to move on to March for Capricorn, but you guys will be first, okay? I'm sorry, I just can't do the reading two times. It's just, it doesn't ever come out authentic, or it just doesn't come out the way that it was supposed to, in my opinion. But anyway, because I'm adding an oracle card into the mix this month, I've already shuffled these to save time, and I'm just going to go and smudge them, and I'm just going to go ahead and get going. If you're interested in any other products or services from Saints Alchemy, which is me, all the information is in the description box below. And with that, let's get going. Hope you've been well, Gemini. There's one. Oh, there's two. We'll just take the top one, all right? I speak positively of others. These cards are so beautiful. Look, it's you guys, the twins, right? Gemini. Interesting, all right? And I feel that these cards are based on like the Emerald Tablets of Thoth and alchemical principles and principles of Ma'at. And this is literally about, I think this is about weighing the heart at death, all right, with the scarab beetle and the feather. And I think it's saying like, I don't equate this with Gemini at all, but this card is, I think it's saying don't wear two faces when you speak, all right? Keep your energy wherever you are, whatever you're saying, but it'll become more clear as the reading goes on, all right, Gemini? I think that's really interesting that it came out with the twins, which is Gemini, all right? This will be a 12-card reading with 6 cards for Gemini and 6 for the person they're connected to. And I'm using Crow Tarot, the Amenti Oracle, and Wild Unknown. All right? Gemini's person. Gemini's person. Jeez. Oh my. We got 2, and we're just going to take those both, all right? Okay, Gemini. On the bottom of your deck is Ace of Wands. All right. So Ace of Wands. Maybe you have started a new project. All right. Maybe this is a new, interesting, excuse me. Maybe this is a new partnership that this is addressing. Okay. There's something new going on in your life, something that you're very passionate about. Could be this connection, since that's what we're talking about. Or it could be some other endeavor in your life that is having an impact on your connection. All right. Your person has Queen of Pentacles on the top of their deck, which means like they are in a mode of nurturing, being poised, being bountiful, being abundant, kind of having everything that they need, kind of nesting. All right. They might be doing this with you, Gemini. All right. In your current energies, oddly, you both got the Emperor. So, okay. So now we got Gemini, who's the twins. All right. We got this twins energy. We got this mirroring. When I see the repeat energy, it's like a very strong message. And also, you guys may be mirroring each other very, very intensely right now. Like, you guys are just same wave. All right. You guys maybe are both about building your empire right now. Okay. Because this doesn't feel toxic at all. It feels like you guys are both, maybe there's a power struggle a little bit in your relationship, but, um, you know, maybe you guys are, but it just feels like you guys are both very, very confident right now, very much in your own sauce, like in your own power. Like, there might be like a maybe you're both just in control of your own bag at the moment. All right. I don't know. Is there like a power dynamic issue going on, Gemini? Are you guys struggling for control, or like, is there like a power dynamic thing going on in your feelings? All right. Gemini, you got the Ace of Swords. Your person got Four of Swords. So your person, um, maybe there's a little bit of intensity going on here, and your person is maybe a little exhausted. Okay. Maybe your person is, needs a break. Um, and it could be from other things, right? Work or whatever. But since we're talking about your connection, like, your person is a little bit exhausted. All right. Um, maybe because there's some kind of power struggle going on. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. Okay. Maybe you guys are just you're very dynamic, boss like type of people. You may not be used to, I'm not going to say compromising, but maybe you're just not used to getting your way. And if this is something new, all right, you guys might be trying to establish where your boundaries are in the relationship. But your person is a little bit tired. Okay. Maybe they just want to rest and cuddle up in a blanket or something. All right. With this Queen of Pentacles energy. Maybe you guys have exchanged some words. Okay. Um, Again, this doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel like something heavy energetically, or what we would call negative. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like maybe there's just been a lot of talking going on. Maybe there's been a lot of discussions going on. Maybe there's been a lot of saying what I will and won't do, by both of you. You know what I mean? But maybe it's just you, Gemini, because with this Ace of Swords energy, you might be coming on strong. Okay. Um, and this also reflects how you're feeling about each other. Okay. Maybe your person feels like you're tired. All right. Or you need a break from them or from this connection. Maybe it's been very intense. You feel like this is my favorite card, by the way. If you guys don't know, if you haven't watched before, Ace of Swords is about the truth, all right? You feel like this person is the one, the truth, the epitome, the ultimate, all right? The person that is intended for you and the person that is the true meaning of like whatever, soulmate, the perfect match for you, all right, Gemini? Okay, in your plans, your person has Seven of Pentacles, which is about patience, all right? So again, maybe there's something intense going on, like some kind of power struggle, but even over here, it kind of looks like your person is like being kind of reserved and patient, and you're being very like gung-ho, moving powerfully, all right? And your person's kind of like maybe like, okay, let's just see how the dust settles. Like, let's just see how it goes. But they're cool. Like they're allowing the chips to fall where they may. All right. While you guys are establishing your dynamic. You have Son of Cups, okay, which is the Knight of Cups. And this is about an emotional romantic gesture. All right. So your person is planning to be patient and you're planning to be you're into this person, okay? You just have romance on your mind. You're planning to be romantic or making romantic plans for romance and travel and love and making an emotional offering of yourself, truly being vulnerable, being open. Maybe you're being vulnerable and open and you're demanding the same of them, but their energy is a little more reserved than yours, okay? And you're encouraged to like mind your words, okay? Words matter. Be careful about be careful when choosing your words with this person, Gemini. They seem to be maybe a little more reserved than you. Okay, Gemini is really an intellectual, a communicator, and maybe they are not necessarily not intellectual or not communicative, but maybe not as much so as Gemini. Okay, and I don't mean to make these sweeping generalizations about anyone, but there are traits that are shared among certain, zodiac. Okay, and what you need from one another right now. All right, your person needs Nine of Wands, which is like they need you to just kind of hang in there. All right, there's a theme emerging. Okay, they need you to. They might need a little bit of less intensity from you. Okay, not that they are in this, but like, and it's not even like they need like you're doing too much. It's like their personality is a little bit toned down and they may seem like they're uninterested to you, Gemini, but they're not. I think that's just the way that they are, their style of communication. All right, you guys are on the same wave, but maybe you talk a little bit differently. Do you understand? Maybe you have a little bit different of communication styles. What you need from them is Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is like the nines in my mind are the sweet spots, all right? The Nine of Cups is like the sweet spot of emotion, all right? Very joyful and content and like in a moment having everything you want. And what you need from this person is to reassure you that you are what they want and this is what they want and that they're content with that and that they're happy with the situation, all right? Because of this maybe differing communication style or differing like baseline level of intensity, like you might be doubting whether they're in it because they don't express the same way that you do, Gemini, but I think that they're mirroring you like 100%. They just in their energy, all right? They might have a different way of showing it or their energy shows up a different way, but it is the same. You understand what I'm saying? Like they feel the same for you that you do for them, I think. All right. In where you guys can grow, okay? Your person got 7 of Wands, okay? Which is about having a lot of things or people seeking your attention, all right? Like defending your position, people trying to get where you are, what you have, who you getting a piece of you energetically, all right? And I feel like maybe your person, you know, they could benefit by being a little bit more like defending your situation a little bit more, or standing up for your situation in a way that you understand, Gemini, like speak your language rather than theirs, you know? Um, because while compromising is always recommended in a connection or in a relationship, sometimes, my golden rule is not do unto others as you would have them do unto you. My golden rule is do unto others as they would like to be done. And that even spreads out a little further into sometimes speak the way somebody else will understand instead of forcing them to come where you are, because sometimes you have to reach to the middle and even go past the middle when you are showing somebody how much you care, especially when you're establishing your dynamic, if this is a new situation, all right? So your person is advised to get, step out of their comfort zone and like stand up, fight for your relationship, stand up for it in a way that's obvious. You, Gemini, have the Hanged Man, which means almost the same. Like you need you would really grow right now, and this connection would benefit if you had a shift, a conscious shift in perspective, or a shift in your consciousness. And I really feel like this is like trying to see past your own nose, in that your person, just because they don't communicate the way you do or act like you do or talk like you do, that doesn't mean that their feelings are not strong or that their feelings don't even match yours. Okay, they just may not express it the same way. They may not be cut from the same cloth entirely that you are, and you would really benefit to show a little understanding for a person's way of doing things or way of saying things. All right, so compromise. All right, you guys both need to compromise and even go further to the other one's side, like really make the effort to understand one another's needs and communication style. And here we are. Okay, so in the advice, your person has 9 of Cups, which is what you desire. All right. So I feel your person is advised to really make it clear that you are what they want. You make them happy. They are content in this situation. This is you. They feel the same way. This is what they want. This is where they're happy and most feel at home and everything. Like this is their sweet spot. And that's what you need. And they're advised to give you that, Gemini. Gemini, you have 2 cards, so I let them come out. All right. 6 of Cups and 8 of Wands, which is a beautiful combination. This is really about love. Okay. Um, and specifically, I feel like this is about exploring your past. Okay. Exploring even maybe your past romantic relationships or past relationships where you were loved someone, maybe not romantic, but past love dynamics. Okay. And to try to get from those explorations, like see a new way to communicate from that, you know, maybe you can open yourself for new insights. Okay, this is about insights and epiphanies, communication. And also we know that this is maybe the arrows of love sometimes, and these together for sure. I feel like it's talking about exploring old ways of love. Okay, perhaps um challenges you faced in love in the past, and even things that made you really happy in the past, like all the things that make up love in the past, to bring that wisdom and insight into this connection. All right, that's your advice, Gemini. Wow, great energy. Love it. Thank you so much for joining me for the February reading. I'm very happy that you're here. If you like it, then like it. And if you love it, then subscribe. Our community is just blossoming, our little alchemists here in the lab. All right. So thank you again. All of the links are in the description box, and I will see you soon. All right, Gemini? Later.